Sorry, everybody. My music went crazy there. Sorry. My bad, dude. That's on me. It was Bring Me the Horizon, though, so I didn't need my ears. Dude, that's on me, bro. That's on me, dude. More of that. I can't hear you. My bad, dude. That's on me. That's on me. Can we have that instead of chill music today? That might be my last day streaming, unfortunately, because they're going to DMCA me, and then I'm going to have no way to stream, so I'm sending you a bill in the mail. My bad, dude. 71 people, and the champ didn't even show up yet. Hi, everybody. Excited to finally join an Alex stream after being so busy? Oh, dude, Austin, I get you, dude. Today has been hectic. I have not been able to get much keyboard stuff that I wanted to get done today. Well, I got a whole bunch, but I didn't get as much as I wanted. I wanted to also, I mean, the day's not over yet, but I might do a few more things. The Vero has been on the desk for a while. I've been really enjoying this keyboard. Really enjoying it. I thought Alex was going to shave his face for April Fools. No, but I do need to shave. Look how scruffy this is getting. I already know that this is going to be tough. I'm going to shave this and it's going to be itchy for the next few days. Dude, can I complain for 1 second? My hands, like, it's hard to see right now, but they are just splitting. Like, the dryness today is, like, it's not as bad as normal, but it's pretty bad. So, I don't know. Sucks. Definitely sucks. It is what it is, though. How are you guys, though? How is everyone? How's everyone's day? Hope everyone's been having a good one. By the way, guys, I'm still a little bit behind on emails, and I haven't even really touched Discord messages yet. Again, dude, I was at it all night last night. I got like a crazy amount of emails, more than I've ever gotten recently. So I've been trying to answer everyone's questions. Some people are responding really quick, by the way, but I apologize if it's taking a little bit longer to get to things. This is the best part of my day, spending it with Alex. Thank you, Shikigami. I appreciate that. You need to dry off between your fingers, especially when you wash them. It helps tons. Dry off between your fingers? I mean, that's what I've been doing. Like I said, it's not as bad today. It just feels like really today. How am I doing, Fried? It's a day. I have so much to do. Like, I have so much to do today. I just have not been able to do it, so. How about you? Ad, thank you so much for the Prime, man. Stressful day at work?
Stressful day at work today. I will unwind a bit here.
If we banned Annette for a day, that would make a good April Fool's Day joke? No, Annette's actually taking over the stream today. He will be streaming in my steed today. And that will be it. Also, random thing. I was on social media and I have not really been perusing TikTok all that much recently. And for some reason, for some weird reason, I landed on Lord of the Rings TikTok. And it's like Lord of the Rings conspiracy theories about how Frodo never talks to Legolas in the movies. And I don't know why they're so interesting to me. It's like such pointless information, but I love it. I'm great every day. Such is the life of the greatest of all men. Fried, that is true. You are the greatest. He doesn't know his name. It's hilarious. Have you guys all seen the same things? Based content. Legolas is a myth. That's wild. Bro is nerding. Yeah, apparently Frodo never talks to Legolas and doesn't say his name. But apparently there's like deleted scenes where he does say his name, but it's pretty funny. Alex, have to ask, since you're Fried's #1 fan, you gotta hook him up with that Manta. He's gonna be prototyping it, obviously. He's gonna be like the #1 content creator for it, clearly. I'm his #1 fan, so I'd send it to him. Never says his name once. It's kind of weird. So nice. 7-Ape, thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for 18 months of being here, bro. I did make multiple videos with 20k plus views. That's I mean, dude, I don't even hit 20k, so that's pretty goddamn good. That's pretty good, man. I'm literally a Lord of the Rings character. Who in it? Who are you? Why does it feel like my camera's off-centered today for my face camera? Is it? Did I knock it over a little bit? Oh yeah, it kind of is. Hold on a sec, guys. That is weird.
Thanks for 2 years and looking forward to many more. Cheers, smile.
Thank you, Agent Purple. I appreciate it, man. Can I also prototype the Manta? Yeah, you're welcome. Please send it with the NK Classic Blues when you send it over. Thank you. God damn. I made a 1 million video. I've made a TikTok over short form content, but also I wanted to be transparent with you guys. I think I had a bit of a bad day yesterday when it came to content. What did it in for me isn't even so much the criticism about, like, I don't know. I think there's a lot of, like, stupidity when it comes to what people have for expectations when it comes to keyboard content. And then I think this one's my fault. I don't label what's a client build and what's a prototype. And I realized that this morning. And I have a feeling people look at some of the builds I do and they think they're reviews when they're actually client builds. And I think that's why people think we don't critically review a bunch of different boards. It never clicked until this morning. So I think I need to start labeling things differently. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but it just never clicked. This morning I was going through it and I'm like, what the hell? Like, someone left a comment on my videos being like, what a review, like, doesn't say anything about the board. And then I clicked the video. I'm like, wait, this wasn't a review. This was a client build. And then I said, oh, I don't label these as anything but just the build itself. So I guess I need to figure out a way to tag those as client builds. Just put client or review at the title. Yeah. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe I could just do that too. Just make people watch your video. You always mention if there's some client build and a prototype there. Yeah. Building a board for Tfue, easy, all of them. Alex got himself there. Yeah. No, for the YouTube videos, because, like, even this week, like, I'm going to be editing 3 client builds. And I was like, I hope people don't think these are going to be reviews. I assume most people watching YouTube, I also agree, and I think this is causing a lot of confusion. I just didn't realize that. But the comment that actually ended up getting me, I don't know why, man, it just, like, got under my skin, was, like, someone making fun of my appearance again. So, I don't know, man. I had, like, a bit of a bad day with some of the comment section. Ultimately, though, I am actually gonna start, as of today, like, I was already doing pretty good with ignoring things. I'm gonna put filters on a whole bunch of things, and I just don't want to read the shit that's, like, you know, mean-spirited or whatever. So, Alex, I low-key had a crush on you when I was single. Shut the fuck up. Damn, appreciate that, man. You're the second most handsome dude I've ever seen today. Was it the first one, you in the mirror? Was it? Also, guys, my haircut is coming soon. My hair is almost long enough, back to what it was. Although it's kind of, I washed it today and didn't dry it, so almost back to where it was, dude. Oh, goodness. Filters are the right way. Stay positive and happy. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Evan. I look in the mirror when I woke up. True. All right, so a bit of a change of plans tonight, by the way. I know we're supposed to build a client's matrix MY-2K, but I thought we'd build something else today instead. I already built it. Thank you, D-Wood. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. I already built it, but I also broke it. So I made this, and I wanted to make it better by putting, like, pistachios and sea salt in it. But I've never done this before, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've never dealt with chocolate. I thought this would be fucking easy, bro. I'm like, this is gonna be the easiest thing I've ever done in my entire life. But I'm not gonna lie, though. See this little crack over here? I ate that part. It actually tastes real good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We got April Fools. How does this compare to the Neo? I think the Neo doesn't even hold a candle to this. This is now my gold standard. This is my gold standard. But yeah, this is the chocolate Bauer with pistachios and sea salt. Made this myself today. It's a milk chocolate. Sound test? My hands are clean, just so everyone knows. I did wash them beforehand, so here, I'll give you guys a quick little sound test. feel like I have to wash my hands again after this, though. This is the quietest keyboard I've ever built in my entire life. Drop test? I already, as you can tell, I did a number on this already. So, but the whole mold is really cool, by the way. The whole mold for this was pretty neat. OmniType sent it out, and I thought it was a pretty fun little build. I should have put more pistachios in here. I put a good chunk of these, though. Tim is here. I tried to get Tim to start streaming again today. I said, we need you back, man. But yeah, another... Oh, yeah, this one here also came off. One of my keycaps. What do you guys think, though? It's pretty cool, right? I taste tested this already, and like I said, it tasted pretty damn good, so I liked it.
100 Ung is so sick I have the same color black. Happy 55 months.
Thank you, Killswitch. I appreciate that, man. 55 is huge, bro. Show off the mold? I have no way to secretly tell you this unless I text you, which I don't feel like doing right now because my phone's at 2% battery life. It's still doing the mold thing right now, OmniType. So, unfortunately, I can't go run and grab it to show it off because it is being used for something else. It's not 100% done yet. I was gonna try to show off 2 special Bauer lights, or Bauer's, I don't know what you want to call it, Bauer Cafe editions, but unfortunately, it's not done yet. I thought it'd be done because when I spoke to you, OmniType, I started it, and I'm surprised it hasn't finished yet. But speaking in code, a little bit. I decided to go milk chocolate because I don't know. I was reading beforehand. I still somehow managed to screw this up. Like, I don't know how come these keys turned out so good, but like apparently this is called chocolate blooming. I don't know. I was reading, again, this is my first time doing it. I was reading that it's fine to just put the chocolate in the silicone, but some people were also saying afterwards that I should have sprayed some like non-stick type thing. So yeah, and then I was also reading this whole thing about tempering chocolate is very difficult to do, but for what it's worth, again, I think it still turned out pretty cool. You know, I would just slowly melt the keyboard, then pour it all over Alex and lick. Oops. Huh? God damn, bro. But yeah, it tasted pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I had like I said, I had a little piece of this when it was cracking off, and I was like, damn, this is pretty tasty. We actually are doing a Matrix keyboard today, but I thought I'd show this off first. Pretty cool, no? It kind of has the Bauer side profile on it, but again, the other thing too, just so you guys know, the spacebar's warped. We thought we needed to put, like, and this is the thing, it's so finicky. Mr. OmniType had messaged me and he's like 900 grams of chocolate. I actually bought 957 grams of chocolate, which, by the way, bro, I didn't realize that much chocolate cost quite a bit of money. And I think actually it needs a little bit more than 950 grams. So it's weird because like even OmniType was saying this too. Like the whole process of like getting this like nailed was like, it's such an interesting one. But yeah, dude. I figured if I'm gonna make it, like while I was at the Bulk Barn store, I was like, let's just make it sick. I upped the recipe to 1200. Yeah, dude, I really think like 1200, 1100 is probably the better number for that. Does it sound chalky? No, but it tastes pretty good. I kind of want to eat a piece, but I'm gonna behave because I just had dinner, and honestly, it looks really good. And like I said, it tasted really good. But yeah, good old Bulkborn. Treat yourself. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna bring this back and show you guys later. One key won't hurt. We'll do a taste test later, right after the typing test, and then hopefully the other one will be done, and then we can show off both. So let me go bring this back to the kitchen, and then we can start our actual build today. And let me go wash my hands. So I'll be right back. I hope you guys liked the chocolate Bauer today. The chalky Bauer. Oh, I'm gonna put the bag full of stuff. Here it is. Alright. We're doing a matrix. I think I've already built one of these. I can't remember now. It's been a little while. We might have a few different matrix boards coming up here in a little bit. Sub goals to get Alex to eat the whole thing live. Damn, a kilo worth of chocolate? Brother. God, I don't know why this board feels so heavy. Ooh. Need some positive vibes, Alex? I had water coming through my apartment ceiling at 3 a.m.? Did they shut off the water at least, bro? Honestly, that's like the worst feeling for that to happen. Did they shut it off at least? How do I open this? I'm so sorry to hear that, dude. It's off, thankfully. So sorry to hear that, bro. Okay, there's 2 pieces to this. I think I told you guys, we had a leak Christmas Eve. Well, I think it was Christmas, 2 days before Christmas. Anyways, it was a few days before Christmas. We also had a leak, and it was so stressful because we're like, who's gonna come fix this at this, like during the holidays? Luckily, there was like a 24-hour plumber that was still available to come, like literally the day before Christmas. So, okay, dude, this box is actually sick. Damn. What happened to the leather pad? It was causing the camera to freak out. I love it. I'm going to bring it back. I just need to change the way the camera focuses. Bro, Matrix is like kind of wild with their packaging. It's like kind of inspiring to see how sick this is. And there's a PCB and stuff and plate underneath. Yeah, I might do manual focus for the top down. You guys remember that material that when you used to scratch, you used to go like, what you? This is a commission build, yeah. This board already ran. I don't think this is in group buy anymore. This is just a manual. I actually might need this later because I don't remember all the little bits of this board. Wow, QC Pat's thing, that's kind of crazy too. And then here is the board. Ugh, this thing's fucking heavy. Matrix packaging be killing it. Wish they'd include a case. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. I feel like at this price point, the box and the hard shell case would be kind of nice. Oh wait, sorry guys. I'm not being critical enough. The Matrix sucks because it doesn't come. I'm joking. It doesn't suck, but I feel like that's what some people want to hear on YouTube. So it is the worst product because it does not come in a hard shell case. Clip it. This is a raffle for the board. I don't remember the process for this one here. Oh, this is a cool one actually. I don't think I built actually this layout. I just know I built one of these MY-2K ones. Damn. Oof. So this is all like, damn, this is sick. This is so cool. Is this a review? I don't know anymore. Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm just having fun building keyboards, alright? That's it. I've said that since the beginning. I don't want to stray off that path. I'm just gonna have fun building keyboards. People can look at them and reviews. I don't even give a shit anymore. I'm just trying to have fun. I hope everyone else has fun building things too. That's it. How's the bottom of this look? Damn. Damn. Okay, I don't know if the client wants me to peel off this MY-2K thing, so we're not gonna. But this is beautiful, dude. How does this compare to the Neo 60, though? God, dude. Pocket's gonna kill me today, dude. I'm so glad I'm home right now. There's a major motor vehicle accident on the freeway and the road leading to my house. Oh shit. I'm glad you're home too, man. Hope everyone's safe in the accident too. This is sick, dude. This makes me want to use the other Matrix that we have. This is so cool looking, guys. Damn. Alex, you can peel it? Okay, we'll do that last, actually, after everything's built. I feel like that's a last thing. Damn, this is so nice. All right. That shit long as hell I want it. Let's grab these switches. Also, what board was this again? Was this one of the DMG builds or something like that? The owner, the 80s retro build. The owner of the board also wanted to show us this today too. Yeah, the GB40 by 80s retro. Cute little 40s board. We've been seeing a few of these like retro inspired smaller boards. So, very, very cute. Super, super awesome. I got to meet up with the owner of the board today. We did a little handoff. Oh, a piece of fluff flew in there. Whatever, I'll grab it later. Did a little handoff for the board today. I hope there's enough switches. Oh, what happened to the handle for this? Oh, it broke off. Did it actually break? I don't know. Oh, it did actually break. Unfortunately, your thing broke. It looks like the clip broke off over here. I'm so sorry. Such is the joy of shipping sometimes. Oof, I know. Rip. Did you end up making an icicle? With the Bauer thing? No. Well, maybe. You never know. Ooh, this does sound really good. All right, cool. Let's save this. Alex, take it easy, my guy. I'm trying to always take it easy, dude. These containers are cheap at $1 anyways. That's okay. Have a million of those boxes, all good? Yeah, honestly, mine break all the time, too. Alright, so I need this guy. And then we need to grab this guy. And then let me go look at how we're building this. I don't remember if we're using foam or not. Ooh, shoot. I got a lot of windows open here. Holy compartments. It's really nice. What do you do about cherry factory lube? I just remove it with the brush first. I mean, that's why it kind of takes me a little longer with the cherry factory lube. No foam? Okay. Let me just pull up your message anyways. It takes me a little longer when doing cherry switches because I like to remove it with my brush first. But I'm going to be real, dude. Sometimes with cherry stuff, the lube is really bad. And then I don't know. Sometimes I just skip it. Like, if you get unlucky, like Annette did, then half the times I'm just usually saying, screw it, I just don't want to do this anymore. So it just really depends on like how bad you get it. Jen, I know you like Matrix boards. You have the you have one, don't you, Jen? You have a Corsa, and I think do you have a Navi as well? If memory serves. All right. Let's put these back in your bag. Or actually, I'll put it next to your bag here because I still need to put it back in there too. All right, so I don't think we need any. Actually, you know what? I might need that other component case too. You have like 5? Damn. So the client said they already tested this, and I believe for this, I'm thinking everything is already plugged in here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we need to plug some stuff in today. I don't remember. I don't recall. I think think so, right? We need to plug 1 or 2 of these in. We need to plug that one in, and we need to plug... Oh, was there one more that we need to plug in here? I feel like there was one more, but where do we plug that in? I don't know. We'll figure that out afterwards. I thought there was one more way to plug in somewhere. We'll go from there. And then we have some Type Plus stabs. Well, actually, I think we have 2 different stabs. Did we have 2 different stabs? Oh no, we have Type Plus for everything. Cool. So let's start getting this all built up. Win Keyless 100 is a vibe. 2 courses, 1 Navi, the Noah you built, and a meta. Damn, okay. But we actually have another Matrix build coming sort of soon that I'm actually really excited for. But it hasn't shipped out yet. So I'm hoping that ships fairly quickly, because that would be really, really fun to build. But we'll probably do that the 10th, assuming it comes on the 10th. It's one of Matrix's new products. Also, did you guys happen to see GMK any key? I'm not gonna lie, Mike and the team sprung me on that last minute, and I thought we were just gonna joke around and put GMK any key, and apparently it wasn't a joke. So I was like, that is hilarious. I was so tempted to get it. I kind of want it because I like the color of it. I'm not gonna lie. I like the enter key like specifically. I think that's the coolest key. I kind of low-key want it. Yeah, I was even on the GMK website. Yeah. I think it's designed by GMK, right? If memory serves. All right. Think about it. You can put them on any key. And then when someone gets your computer, you can be like, go ahead, press any key. And there's so much potential for crappy jokes. So many jokes you can do that are all terrible and amazing at the same time. How can you hate on it, dude? By the way, if you guys are doing Type Plus tabs, my suggestion for this, 20520 for everything. I would not even bother going thicker on this. I was actually experimenting with these with XHT BDZ. I got them to sound pretty good, but I feel like it was a bit finicky. So I just find that 205 is all you need. Honestly, I found no need to tune these up too. There's been very seldomly do I have to tune these up. You don't have to think about what key goes where. Just profiles, that's it. What's your password? Any key 9 times? Yeah, go ahead. Any key 9 times. Any key, dude. You don't need to remember print, scroll, and pause. It's the best part. So not the recommended guide for him? For which one, sorry? Recommended guide? Kevin posted a guide? Oh, dude, I'm gonna be real with you. I love Kevin. I think Kevin's a fucking outstanding dude. I don't like the guide. I think the guide, if my memory is correct here, wasn't the guide for it really like they put a lot of lube? I don't think you personally need to put a lot of lube on these. Geoff said the recommended guide is pretty great, but takes an hour. Oh, I didn't try the guide, but I looked at the photos and I was like, dude, this is a lot of lubricant. Like, that was my first initial reaction, and I was like, I don't know if I like this. I was like, what? Yeah, it's a lot of lube, right? Like, I'll show you guys how much lube I put on the wires and stuff here. I mean, you can kind of see with this one. Like, you can barely even see the lube, and mine always turn out... Oops, I just touched the mic. Mine always turn out great. So... Is it just me that feels like the QK80 extended version of my 2K extended version are the same? I've been really liking QWERTY keys stuff, and I feel like I kind of have to dance around this subject a little bit because I don't want to offend anyone, but I will say they've recently turned the QK lineup into a middle ground matrix style of boards. So there are a lot of similarities there. And yeah, I would say, yeah, I don't blame you for feeling that way. They feel like, yeah, they're trying to be like the in between. Yeah, like the Matrix at home style thing, which is not a bad thing, but I still think Matrix does Matrix better. Like Matrix does this kind of out there design the best. The QK lineup is interesting. I appreciate the QK lineup. I think their Neo lineup is amazing. And I did like the QK 101 a lot. I'll be real with you, I thought it was awesome. But I know the style of the QK boards aren't for everybody. I think the Neo series are their best lineup. For at least, like, you know, some people. I don't know.
This is a transmission from the International Whiteboard Recovery Task Force.
Dude.
Your whiteboard has joined a cult that worships PBT keycaps, hot swap PCBs, and holy pandas. It's been brainwashed, calls GMK keycaps mid and mocks soldered builds. Extraction is risky. Negotiations are ongoing. Stay strong, we haven't given up on it yet.
Whiteboard,
Happy April Fool's Day, Alexotos.
QK, thank you so much, Zany. I appreciate the 400 bits, bro. I really do appreciate it, man. And I do want to take this time to be grateful for everyone who's supported the channel over the last, like, 5 years. Thank you for making this what it is, and even our community, which, you know, I think is very important as well. It's great. It's nice being able to tune into the Discord in the mornings and being able to, like, look at all the good morning texts and just people having a good time talking to each other. I hope that never ends. Even if I one day decide to stop doing content, I hope that the community aspect that we've created here goes a long way. But my promise to you guys is I will try to do content as long as I possibly can. And I hope there's always space for everyone. Like, well, I know there will be always space for everyone here, but I hope people feel welcomed is what I'm trying to say. But thank you guys. God forbid that day comes. Oh, thank you, Austin. Appreciate it, man. QK Duo seems like to tick the boxes for a lot of Alice lovers. Yeah, we're gonna get one of those in soon. I don't know when it's delivering. They did ship it out though, but soon-ish? I don't know. The day Alex stops streaming is the day I switch hobbies. Damn, bro. That means a lot. Thank you so much, man. Ooh, my stomach is growling. We had some soup and some flatbread today. You got me into keyboards, so hopefully that won't be for a long time. Thank you, amazing. Oh, by the way, guys. This is for all my glasses people here. I went to go lay down last night. And I just figured I wanted to be on my phone for a little bit. So I left my glasses on. And I was sleeping. I was like, not sleeping, but I was on my back, like looking at my phone this way. And then I decided to roll over with my glasses still on. And I was kind of aggressive when I rolled over. I don't know. Can you guys see the bridge? I can't even look. I don't even know what I'm looking at right now because my eyes are all blurry. You guys see the bridge? I can't see what you guys are saying, but the bridge got bent. Like, it like bent. I was pretty sad. Big oof. I don't know how to fix it, and I can feel it. So I've been trying to, like, play with it today, but I feel like I'm just going to make it worse. So I'm going to pause and not do anything here. This is why I love solid frame glasses. I love the lightweightness of this, but I think I'm going to go plastic glasses next time, like the plastic frames. Like, as much as I hate the weight of some of the plastic frames, this reminded me today why I stopped wearing these type of glasses a long time ago. I was gonna go to the glasses store I bought these from, but I didn't have a chance today. But that's a good idea. I should just go to, like, any place. Hi, bye, Manic. Love you, bro. Thanks for the raid, dude. Hope your stream went super well, my guy. The glasses might be able to straighten them out. Oh, like the glasses people I bought it from. Are you bent, man? First the... Bro. First the desk, now the glasses. I don't want to talk to RUMC anymore, man. He's being mean to me. I think they can heat it up and bend it back. But I think there's still a risk of it breaking. Yeah, I'm due for an eye exam anyways, because I didn't know this, but they recommend going for eye exams like every 2 years. And I've been going like once every 8 years. So I think I'm going to go get my eyes checked soon. I learned about building keyboards watching Alex on YouTube. I blame him for giving me confidence to learning more about keyboards. Such a bad influence. Oh, thank you, Shikigami. Appreciate that, man. I go every 2 years. I need to. I think I'm due for new frames anyways. These have been kind of like falling apart. Even the little, like the wrap, the vinyl wrap here at the end has been like flaking off slowly. So I think I'm due for a new pair of frames. Should go once a year as your eye health can reveal things about other parts of your body. That's fucking true too, bro. Damn. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared now. I'm gonna go soon. Also, I'm gonna do a whole bunch of things next week. I'm gonna book an eye exam and I'm gonna book my 6-month teeth cleaning because that came up I think this week as well. Got to do some stuff. Getting eye drops, getting a 3-week good health for eyes, and then checking is always good. I learned the hard way how much your brain lies to you about what you see. Dude, your brain do be lying sometimes. It's crazy. This is 7U? I think this is 7U, right? It is Winkeyless. It is. Alex gave me the courage to Milmax. I'm so glad that turned out good, Wobbly. I'm hoping... I'm going to be, again, to keep it a buck with you guys, we did Wobbly's commission, and I don't know what happened, but I guess the spacebar Milmax that we did for him, it was working great, and I think with just one single swap, I think it was a bad socket. The internal of the socket just like expanded and never contracted again. So instead of shipping it back to me, Wobbly wanted to go and try it himself. So I shipped him some sockets and some other little goodies as a little apology, and Wobbly did it himself, and I was so proud of him, dude. It's such a small little fix, but it's also kind of a nerve-wracking fix. I lost focus in one eye, did not notice for 2 years. How did they go about fixing that, Banshee, if you don't mind me asking? My wife got a new pair of lenses and frames from Fermo for under $100. Dude, there are some... I'm going to go... okay, for the Canadians here, I don't know if this is an American brand. When I got these frames, I went to a little boutique store because it was really close to where we used to live. And it was a decent price. Prior to that, I had mainly gone to this place called LensCrafter because it's all I knew. LensCrafters is a fucking ripoff, dude. I paid less going to a little boutique store. And then there was also, in between that, I had also ordered some really cheap frames and glasses from Clearly or whatever it is. And that was less than $200. So I'm never going to LensCrafter again, dude. LensCrafter sucks. I don't know. Is there still a Hikim Opticals around here? Is LensCrafter also in the States? There's been documentation about that? Oh, damn, I didn't know that. I got a UV surgery to stabilize it and then get... Oh, wow. That seems like a lot. I don't know if that is a lot, but damn, that is a crazy amount of stuff. What am I doing here? It's in the States? Okay. Yeah, dude, they are way too expensive for what they are. I am never going there again. Never ever. Special eye exam with colored lenses. Interesting. So did they check that as you were getting your normal eye exam and they're like, something seems off? Or did you notice it after 2 years or whatever? Oh wow, that is crazy, Banshee. Mom and pop optometry is the way to go? Yeah. Like I said, I'm going to be doing mine soon. Just going to put away some money for it. Gotta go. I do need to replace these frames now because this is... It's such a small thing, but I can feel it's a little off now. Actually, the craziest thing I ever learned about glasses was recently. This sounds so dumb, and you guys are gonna be like, you didn't know this. One time, again, during one of my frames with nose pads, I didn't realize my glasses were sitting like this. I had no idea. Like, it was just ever so slightly like this.
Hey Alex, I am sorry I haven't been here. Life has been busy, but I'm here now.
Tony, don't worry, bro. Glad you're here, man. Hopefully life hasn't been bad busy, though. But I didn't realize my glasses were sitting like that. I was getting migraines, like, daily. And then one day, someone's like, Alex, I think you should balance your glasses. And I kind of looked at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, oh yeah, they're a little crooked. I adjusted the nose pad, and my headaches, like, went away, bro. Had no idea that affected things. Crazy. It was like magic to me, by the way. Balance your glasses until the ticking stops. Lube if needed. Hold on, wait. Huh? Pause? Fun fact, most people's ears are not even, and it causes glasses to sit awkwardly. Yeah, don't they do all the alignment and adjusting usually when you buy them? But I feel like some glasses, they don't last. What should I do for my next pair, by the way, guys? What do you guys think? Should I go something very close to what I have now, or should I go back to like the black frames? I think that's the two styles that I like. Is something like this, or something with the black frames. I can do nose pads. I can't do nose pads. Wait. Can or can't? Sorry, Suki. It presses into my nose too much, and I have sweaty nose. Mine slide down sometimes too. I like these personally. I kind of like these too, right? They kind of suit my face. We can do the other ones too. Yeah, we do need to do all 8, right? Yeah, we do. These suit your face very nicely, Alex. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with this. Oh boy. Let's take these out. I have a big head, so I have thicker frames in square, but the lady helps. I would not pick these myself and made a mistake. I have a feeling my girlfriend wants to also pick my next pair too. I think she said she had a better idea for me, but I'm curious to see what she would have picked out. I was looking at the face type thing, and you know what it says to get for my face type when I ran it through one of those things? It says to get like kind of the rectangle frames, but I've tried those on and I don't like the way I look with those. I think I kind of look geeky with those, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It just ain't for me. I think square frames for myself, or like just big circle frames like this. I do have a tall. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But last time I ran it through one of those things, it's like, nah, get square, get like rectangle frames, dude. And I'm like, hell no. You should test some frames on stream. How would I do that? I tried one of those things and it just told me to get big paper bag. My guy, dude, don't say that. I'm sure you're beautiful, my friend. Your aura is unmatched. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Make a poll. Pick my glasses stream featuring Anit. Twitch picks glasses. There's also vintage styles. I was looking at some of those. I don't know if I'd go for those though. I don't know if I'd bite. Alex doesn't need to aura farm. He's got the... Oh my god, dude, please. I am not that guy. I am not an aura person. I bet MX Browns will somehow win. Yeah, for real. Who is Alex? Some content creator. There are better keyword people, trust. How many channel points to pick a pair of glasses? Okay, we'll see. We'll see about that one. I don't know. Hold on. Let's pause for that one there right now. I don't want to make it a redeem, you know? Yeah, Yeah, my hands, guys, like I told you, they have been so dry. I don't know what's going on with my body lately, dude. Hydrate? I have tea, but I also, if I'm done my tea, I'm gonna get some nice ice cold water, because, dude, I'm like craving some ice cold water right now. Bro, if I did this with no glasses, I would be like this, building the keyboard. That would be a little too crazy for me. Actually molding. I would just be face first in the keyboard. Y'all don't want that, please. Hard mode activated? Oh no. Also, guys, I took some pictures of that orange Kohaku yesterday. Or was it yesterday that we built it? Whenever we did the orange Kohaku. Oh my god, dude. The orange Kohaku looks so good in photos. Can you take your glasses off when you see me then? No, I want to leave them on. Alex, those chocolate keyboard makes me want to buy the mold now. Mr. Omni-type gave me them. Wait, sorry. Mr. Omni-type gave them to the right guy. Oh, are you actually going to pick one up? It's a really cool mold. You know what I was thinking would be really cool for those too? Because I'm like into keyboards, it's kind of nice that I have it. Like they sent it to me just so everyone's clear. Like Garrett sent it to me and he said do whatever you want with it. But I was like, fuck it, let's make something cool with this today. But I was thinking today, you know, this would be really cool for like party stuff. If you ever have friends over who are also like into keyboards or you just want to share some of like your nerdiness. I was like, yeah, you can make like Jello with it. You can do a whole bunch. I thought it was a really neat idea, actually. My vision's fine, but changes throughout the day. Genetic thinning of the cornea, so UV stabilization in one eye and transplant in the other. God damn, dude. You don't feel it anything like that on a daily basis, right, Banshee? Can I get one with kinetic sand in it? That'd be funny. I wish there were individual keycap molds. That would be funny, dude. That's a not bad idea. I feel like that'd be so much work, though. That'd be way too much work, dude. That would be way too much work to get that done. I don't even know how that would work. Kind of build a cake keyboard type thing. You can just build the mold only to the top. I guess you could do that, yeah. It'll be like kind of like a little cap. Kind of like how one of them broke off for me. The mold for the keycaps would be like an ice tray. Keycap ice. Alex, what are your thoughts on drop DCX keycaps? I have only ever used them in client builds. So I've never used them for long term, but they seemed pretty good. I had no quarrels with them at all. Again, no long-term experience. Is this a sponsored stream or a client? I haven't heard of this one before. This is a client build. Anytime, guys, just so you guys are aware here on Twitch, anytime, even if they send the keyboard over to look at a prototype, even if they don't pay me or whatever, I just put sponsored, just so you guys know that someone sent this over at their own cost for me to look at it. So anytime you see hashtag sponsored in the title, I usually say at the beginning of stream, like someone sent this over and, you know, they either whatever gave us the keyboard, but we'll give it away later type thing. Anytime I put sponsored, it's usually a prototype. Anytime that it's not sponsored, it's a client build. Any updates on your NK switches? No updates right now. We're kind of just waiting for them to be, I guess, finished manufacturing. I think that's really it. But no real big updates. Is this a sponsored stream? Do you want to sponsor it in it? You can, and it will be. Client sponsored stream? What if your client is the sponsor? You know, funny enough, that has happened. sometimes this is a weird one, and I don't know if you guys even want to hear about this. It's kind of boring. I don't know how I personally handle those sometimes. Like, sometimes I kind of sit there and I'm real. Sometimes I roll my eyes because I get messages from people being like, "Hey, can you build my board?" And we'll do the whole build process, and I get the board in, and I'm like, then they're like, "Oh yeah, this is like being sold next week," and then I'm like, "Well, pause. I thought this was just me building your board." So usually when that happens, I feel like 95% of the time, I usually just be like, "Hey, listen, can I just like not review this and just build it as is?" So the few times that they've said yes, I've just kind of like built it, and then it's weird because I don't really ever say positive things. I'll just kind of be like, "Oh, this could be better," because I always have this like need to be like, "This could be better" type thing. But when it's a board that gets sent in, and I say, and it's like the other 5% where I'm just like, fine, we can review it that way. I don't know. It's weird because I feel like I kind of get taken advantage of sometimes. But we actually have like 100 boards of all the designers in our vault unbuilt. Can you just come to our office in 2 weeks and build them all? I'd be down, bro. I think it might take me more than 2 weeks though. To be real. Not critical enough. Oh my gosh.
Am I a sponsor now?
I don't know who did that, but I guess so. This is now a sponsored stream by whoever did that. Thank you so much for the 5, dude. Appreciate it, man. Alright, let's start screwing all these in. Have we tried any SMK switches? SMK. What are SMK switches? Like, what's the switches that they produce? Like, what are some of the names of them? I think you're right about YouTube audience not knowing if it's a review or just a client build, or they may not really know that your build boards for people and you're not to critique every little thing. Yeah, but like, I was thinking about that today, and I'm like, that could be the reason. Like, maybe I'm just not telling people enough. Like, I don't know. But at the other thing too, like what I was thinking about this morning, and I could be wrong on this, like so wrong, like completely off base with this. But at the end of the day, like, I don't think every keyboard. I feel like I'm just gonna start arguments with this, but I don't like. It's just, this is my thought process. I don't think it's possible to sit there and pick the flavor of the week keyboard and then pick and choose every board that, or not pick and choose, have every board compared to the flavor of the week keyboard and be like, this is nothing to the unicorn. Like, who's picking? First of all, who's picking the gold standard? Like, what is the gold standard? Is it just the thing that sells the most? Because I don't know if that's fair either. Like, just because it sells the most doesn't mean it's like, you know, objectively the best. It just means a lot of people wanted to buy it. Like, who's picking that, first of all? Is it me? I don't know. Is it like the audience? Like, I don't know. And it doesn't even make sense to compare everything to the gold standard anyways, because I can sit here and be like, the Matrix has a better finishing, at least in my opinion, than, I'm making this up by the way, than X keyboard or Y keyboard. But you can sit here and be like, but Alex, like, I can be like, this is objectively the better board because it has better finishing and better tooling and whatever. And then you can sit there and be like, but Alex, like, this keyboard's not my style. And then what? Like, then the whole argument goes out the window. But I've now told you that this is technically the better board. So I'm still fighting on the fact that I will look at objective things objectively, which I always have been. But I still think there is way too much preference in the keyboard hobby for this to even like be a discussion. Like, I can't speak for, you know, everyone. Like, there are tons of people who don't like QWERTY keys boards. And they don't give a shit for me comparing them to it. But then also there are tons of people who just want to pick up like lots of keyboards under $200 because it's just accessible. And I get that too. So ultimately, I don't think I can please everyone. And I think there's going to be loud voices from both sides being like, why are you looking at this? Why are you looking at that? But there's not much I can do. I just can't please everyone in that sense. I like the Kohaku, but I do not like the Unicorn, even though they're made by the same builder. Yeah. Even when it comes down to finishing and like other small aspects of a keyboard, like, to be honest with you guys, when's the last time, like realistically, when's the last time we looked at a keyboard and been like, ooh, this is terrible anodization? When's the last time that has even happened? I don't even think that's happened in a long time. Maybe the QB, but technically those were prototypes and they let us know ahead of time that those were going to be terrible ANO. I think the QB is a bit of a unicorn in that sense because we never got to look at the final product. Like, those were always prototypes. And we did mention the QB had terrible ANO on those, so... Of SWK, I like Catmings. Oh, dude, SWK, yes. If that's what the question was, yes, I like Catmings too, but I think I've only tried like 2 or 3 SWK switches. Like, total. I think a lot of people will follow content creators if their taste generally aligns. So your taste is the gold standard for your audience, and the audience is looking at it like a consumer that they can't really touch every board. Picking which board to get and not get is very difficult. Yeah, and then you guys know, I mean, maybe this is also my own problem as well. It's also really nice talking about this, so thank you for letting me talk about this, guys. But I also don't like telling people what to buy. Because I don't like telling people what to do. Simple as that. It bothers me. I don't want to be, hey guys, this is the best keyboard, rush and go buy it. It's also why I don't do well with affiliate codes. It's just, I don't like telling people to buy things. I like when people view the content and be like, you know what? This looked like a good time and I want to build it. Because that's how I view the hobby. It's supposed to be fun, not like performance the best. Like, this is it. I don't know. I think my viewpoints just don't align with everyone, and I think that's okay, though. Too bad the QB fell apart. I actually like the 9 Foxtail weight design. Yeah, that was a very disappointing experience. You having fun? But how can I brag if it's not the best? Fun is not the best. The best is fun. Yeah, I guess that's true, too. Some people only want the best. But I have very different viewpoints on what a hobby should be. Every other YouTube video is like, I built the best keyboard ever. Yeah, and we're not going to lie, like, sometimes I tune into tech products, even some keyboard videos, and I get confused when we start comparing it to other random shit, and I'm just like, what are we comparing this to? This means nothing to me. Like, just, I want to know what you liked and disliked about the board. And I find a lot of products are just like, compared to this random other thing, this has the better Wi-Fi. And I'm like, okay, but like, imagine something being like, how can I word this? Those kind of statements to me are kind of nothing statements. Because if I told you this was better than the mode, like this mode tweezer was better than the Gray Studios tweezer, but at the end of the day, both tweezers sucked. The statement's still true. One is better than the other, but like the statement in itself doesn't really help me at all. You know? Objectively, GMK Pro is the best 75% keyboard. It's heavy. I don't know about heavy, dude. I don't know about heavy. That shit lightweight, bro. The environment we live in today, everyone's expecting an answer, and since you are highly informed in the hobby, they're looking at you. I am guilty of having that thought process at times, but in this environment that you have built, I've learned to chill. I do value your opinion, though, and I believe all of us do here. Or here do. Thank you so much. Jedi, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's also why I don't assign rankings to things either. Like, except for things that are objectively easy to rank, like stabilizers, for example. Those are very easy to rank, but I don't know, I want everyone to have fun. That's it, man. Have fun and spend wisely. It's all I care about, bro. Can you rank me? 10 out of 10. I'm just glad that vendors see me as not bad too, because like I feel like that's also, you know, a thing that sometimes happens when you start saying yes and like yes to a whole bunch of vendors and then getting into controversies and stuff. You see that guy? I'm 10 out of 10. You guys are all 10 out of 10, please. I still get, what the heck emoji is this? Oh, is it like emotional when the hobby gave up on things like pressure profiles? Oh, dude. Do you mean, I think I know what you're meaning. Do you mean like the heat maps on, oh God, what were those things called? The heat maps of plates, you know? Wait, what happened? Did my stream stop or something? What's going on? Why is everyone ripping? This hobby, it froze for a sec? Oh, I don't know. Dropped a few frames? Refresh solved it? I think it's Twitch. It says 0% frame drop on my end. It froze for a sec? Damn, he does realize it's still frozen. April Fools, it's back. Looks fine here. Oh, weird. I think you're right about not wanting to tell people what to buy and not buy. In the same way, sound tests are a not great reference either. I think we should push for more meetups so people can touch more keyboards themselves and make their decision rather than rely on people's opinions. Yeah, ultimately though, you know what's crazy about that? I know in the long term, as like a content creation person, it is probably the worst route I could possibly go. I know for a fact that this is the worst route because I need to be telling people what to buy if I want to survive in like content creation. But I don't, for me, it don't matter, bro. I don't care. Heat maps? Okay. Do you guys remember a long time ago? Well, not that long ago. When every keyboard, well, not every, but like there were certain keyboards, Smith & Rune did this, where they released heat maps of the plate. And when I mean heat maps is like things that got a lot of pressure on the plate, and it kind of was like a nothingness burger that you got. It was like, what does this even really mean for me? But they'd show this like render of the plate and like the pressure, if you typed on it, where the pressure was going. And I remember looking at those, and me and Marcy, I think, looked at those, and I kind of scratched my head. I'm like, what does this mean for me? And Marcia was just always laughing. So I just like, as a regular person who I don't know anything about those things. So I'm just like, what does this exactly mean for me? Does this mean good? Fake science marketing? Yeah. I don't even, like, I still to this day, like, don't quite understand what those were supposed to mean for, like, the everyday person. Like, I would consider myself a pretty regular guy understanding things. But it was pretty funny. Hold on. I don't like the way this is sitting here. I'm going to redo this stab. The super tight screws? Yeah. Oh, by the way, if it's a bit of a longer stream, sorry guys, I'm just like really tired today and I'm chilling. So we're just gonna take our sweet ass time building keyboards today. Oh, I see what I did wrong here. How on earth did this happen with this wire? You think we could complain about a longer stream? You know what it is, man? It's because I know some people are like, get to the point, build the keyboard. Also, there was this weird goal for every single key to sound identical across the entire board. Yeah. There were a lot of people who actually pushed for that, though. That was always a weird thing to me, because, like, people wanted this uniformity with every single key. But I always felt like that was a bit boring, and I never really understood why people were pushing for stuff like that. Thank you, Resident. Appreciate you, bro. Oh my god, Resident, did I send you the pictures of your board? I don't know if I did. I feel like I did. I thought I did. They're edited. I finished editing them. I have a whole bunch of people's stuff I edited today. I also have to send over the Lily keyboard, and then there's one other set of photos I did too. The yap jokes are kind of not it, guys. Nah, I get it. There's only one person that actually pissed me off with the yap joke, because they actually like meant it. Please, Valleys, are you editing to see this? Keep this part so that the YouTube people can see that I, yes, me, will come to their house if they say mean things. Oh gosh. God damn, brother. Outing Annette like that? It's crazy. Oh, you did see them. Okay, good. Yeah, I need to send Wobbly his still, and then I think there's one more set of photos I need to go through. The orange, dude, I have to admit, man, Mars Cadet was perfect for that. I am still like blown away on how perfect Mars Cadet was for that board. I was literally thinking about that this morning. I was like, damn, this is hot. Dude, the one thing I hate about these stabs, though, is these clear washers that I can barely see. I got more pictures. I think there was about 3 that I edited for you. How many did I actually send you, Wobbly? Because I know I edited one of yours early. But there was 3 photos I took. And I finished 3 photos today. Okay, so I did send you just 1. So I need to send you the other 2. What's up, chat? Just got an Ergo. What switches y'all recommend? Dude, you know what I've been vibing with lately? I don't know if you're planning these for like office work. I like my silent switches, dude. I've been loving them. Loving them. Alright, now we gotta open up these to get some washers out. It's okay, you know what? We'll just take out all of these and then I'll... Oh my god, please, washers. Like static electricity into the side over here. Okay, I think that's enough washers now. Oh my god, please. Yeah, for the most part, I'm still using Hamu Heartbeats. There hasn't really been that many silent switches that I'm like, you know, all for. There's a handful. I still will say this. Some of my favorite, like, off the path kind of switches, I don't know how to word this properly. I like going to Danekeeps for those. Danekeeps has like a pretty interesting selection of just random switches that I usually don't consider. But they have like pretty decent tactile and silence. Like a whole mess of them that I really think are really good. I only have 2 Matrix keyboards total. Actually, no, I'm lying. I have 1 Matrix keyboard. Everything else has been given away. I have the latest one that we built last time, which was the MY-2K. Everything else I own Matrix-wise, we did giveaways here on the channel. Because typically Matrix lets us keep the board after we build it. So all the Matrix boards I've usually got to keep, and every last one of them has been given away. Except for the last one, because I haven't done a giveaway for it yet. Although I'm not gonna lie, if I had this one here in my possession, like this particular one, I think I would make the opt to keep it. I'm over 10? Damn, let's go. What a collection. Which ones do you have? I got the Heartbeats. They cool. I like the Silent Black. Dude, yeah, those are good too. Alex, get the crewneck and tee. Can't wait. Or got the crewneck and tee. Can't wait. How long do they usually take to ship? When did you order them, Tone? Was it two or 3 days ago, I think? Because they're made to order. So usually it's about, like, I've noticed 4 days. And then they ship out. 4 or 5 days. Not including weekends. Honestly, I think you're really going to like the t-shirts. They're all comfort colors. And comfort colors is, like, literally my new favorite t-shirt brand. I don't mind the Uniqlo ones, but every Uniqlo product I've had so far except for these shirts, like these particular ones I'm wearing right now, dude, they've all kind of fallen apart. Like, it hasn't really been like the best experience with Uniqlo. I was like crazy for Uniqlo at one point, but nowadays, not as much, dude. Damn, stabs in this took forever to do. All right, let's get this out. Hell yeah, I think you're gonna love it. Oh, this is a cool plate. This plate has the same finish as the keyboard. I don't know if, can you guys see that? That's cool. I do like that a lot. Well, that's nice. All right, we're gonna grab, let's grab a plate fork. Did I have one on my desk, or do I have to grab one? I think I have to grab one. Try air drying if possible. I haven't had any problems with this shirt yet, but who knows? Maybe we'll have some in the future. Maybe we'll have some problems with it. All right, now we can do our switches. The plate is ready for beach wearing. Dude, I hope we have a nice summer this summer. I really want to go to the beach. I want to go to the beach, and I just want to like sit in the sun. This summer, guys, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I want to absorb as much sun as possible. Ooh, these are gonna sound lovely on this beach stream. No, nothing like that, but dude, I need to, man. I need to like get some sun, dude. Wifey bought me one of your t-shirts for Christmas, dude. I thought it was just a yellow comfort colors because I have about 5 of those shirts. Opened it up and saw the badass Alexotos logo. Made it even better. Glad you like it, man. I should have the other, like the signature design one, because a few people have been asking me for that. I should have that coming up on Friday. But I also, I can't order a sample fast enough for that. But I'm already confident that the comfort colors ones are stuff that I like, so. These are MX-2A black switches, I believe. Done with, oh boy, I don't remember exactly what they're done with, but they're lube filmed and spring swapped. I think these are also diamond polished I don't remember now, actually. The owner should be here, I think, so maybe they can say something. Bro, is this solar battery? Okay, dude. Oh, I want to do a little PSA again because I actually just got a repair in today. And when I took a little sneak peek at the repair, when I got it in, I noticed that there was something done to the board that I usually mention, but I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyways, remember that when you guys are soldering in your PC or your switches, this is mainly for solder boards. Please remember to have them sit flush against the PCB. So the unit I got in today, all the switches were floating, like they weren't pushed in enough, and it was creating like a weird rattling noise, like it was kind of strange. And then all I did, like it wasn't every switch, I shouldn't say everything. All I did was basically reflow the solder and push them in, and it was like fixed in no time. So just as like a little PSA, please make sure you're mounting your switches properly. That is all. That is my announcement. No, I haven't had anyone damage hot swap sockets in a long time. Had to step away for food. What switches are these? MX-2As. Good old cherry, baby. Hi, Zany. How you doing, man? I don't understand why Matrix has so much flex on their plates. Matrix also typically, I think this is a 1.6 mil PCB, but typically Matrix does 1.2 mil PCBs. It's just different likes in different parts of the world. That's all. People have different preferences in different areas, and you know, we here in North America have different preferences, so we typically look at these and kind of be like, oh, we don't really love this. But everyone has different preferences and how they do things. I watched your Strata TKL build yesterday. How is the board? I liked it. I never kept any of them. I gave them to you guys, but I did like it. It was really nice. I thought it was a bit bulky, but I mean, that's just the style of it. Hate it or love it, you know? God, dude. My hands are so dry, dude. I'm so sick of this. I might go see someone for it. Maybe I do have to get on those ointments or something. Any recs on how to push the switches all the way into your solder PCBs? Number one, you can do it on a desk pad like this, and then just go through everything and push them in. What I like to do too is do the corners first, right? So you can do the edges, and you can kind of see like if something needs to be pushed in more, and then just kind of like, you know, obviously not in the hot swap models, but just kind of go through everything and push them in properly. If you're still having problems, you can get a switch pusher. The only one that I know of really is from Omnitype, but those really help a lot too. They're kind of like bingo dabbers, but meant for switches, and you can kind of just push down on the switch that way. The other thing that I see people kind of like struggle with sometimes too, and this is something I also struggle with, is bent PCBs. So just make sure your PCB isn't like smiling back at you or frowning at you, you know? So, if I buy one more switch, which isn't an Ixie Milky Yellow Obscure, what would it be? Golden Cap Yellows. I like those switches. Or honestly, the new molds for HMX have been very good too. Out of all the things, I find the weight of black's nice. Like the spring weight, you mean? Or like, do you mean the weight of this keyboard? Oh, I actually don't like the weight of MX Blacks. I'm on the opposite team. I think they're too heavy, but dude, if you love them, more power to you, dude. I actually just had a commission where I kept them roughly the same. Like I swapped them out for custom springs. I'm a heavy typer. Yeah, I'm light. Like I'm pretty light with how I type. So for me, it's like the opposite. But I respect that, bro. Do you think NK creams, or sorry, do I still like NK creams? They're kind of a sleeper switch in 2025. I think they're good. Although I might be biased because I've always liked them, but I have one batch of them left, but I'm waiting for a special board because I don't think I'm going to order anymore at the moment. I'm waiting for that special something to come in. But I love lighter springs. I think 55 gram might be slightly too heavy. Oh, interesting. I found my weight, which is 53. That's like my ideal, but anything between 53 and 60 is like perfect for me. I mixed away TX55 XL springs plus films equals chef's kiss. What lube do you normally use? Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna drink the last of this tea, and then next hydrate, I'm gonna get some water. 63 grams nice too. Yeah, 53 gram bottom out. Okay, let me get some water. I think the amount of typing, I think with the amount of typing when I'm doing customer support work depends on the workflow. Also very valid, dude. All right, be right back 1 sec. Let me get some water. Dude, I've been back on that water kick lately. It's weird. I wasn't craving water before, but then I kind of just, like lately, that cold water, been loving it. Zany, I do. Goddamn. Alex left us? I just went to get water. That's all. That's all. Just a little bit of water. It was a smidge parched. Original water or water 2.0? I'm actually drinking prototype water. Do you guys drink prototype water or like round 2 water? Somehow it doesn't sound safe. It isn't. So this is a sponsored stream? Today's stream is brought to you by Prototype Water from the city of Toronto. You drink friends and family water? I don't know why that sounds fucking gross. That sounds like bath water, bro. I don't know why that sounds bad, dude. I only drink goods and services water. Good old Lake Ontario water. Ah, yes. Good old clean Lake Ontario. Make sure to use code OTOS for 5% off. Yeah, from your local water source. Did you know Epsom salt is more than 50% water? Epsom salts are mainly used for what? Like bath stuff, right? Sorry, I'm not too familiar with Epsom salts. I finally done it. Made a Hall effect board that scratched the neck itch. Okay, tell us what you did. Tell us exactly. Oh my god, gargle my poop. Too soon, bro. Too soon. Good for helping with debloating is what Epsom salts are used for. Oh, for like when you eat too much type thing? I've never used them. Maybe I have used them. I don't know. But honestly, the few times that I take baths, I love taking baths, so bro, it's so nice. I should do them more often. I think that pin bent. I can always tell. Oh, it didn't. What the hell? Venom PCB, Black Salvation, Tight Plus Stabs, Owlab TI HE switches. Oh, interesting. They remind me of HMX No Joke, and then GMK Evil Dolch. Do you have a sound test we can hear? I didn't even know those switches were a thing. Is there a resource that says which HMX switches use the new molds? Ooh. I don't know. I'm actually not too sure about that. That would be a really good resource, though. They're new. Oh. Do you wash your legs? Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. Like, if I'm gonna use soap, I'm just gonna use it everywhere. I'm not like gonna use it in one spot. I know there are people who do that, which I'm totally fine. Like, do whatever the fuck you guys want. But if I got it in my hand, by the way, guys, I'm a bar soap guy, so I don't like having the liquid soap. Tests show that using soap on your legs causes more bacteria than rinsing them. Well, that's just how I live my life. I know exactly what you're talking about, too. I've seen that. Where are you sending that bar soap, Mr. Toes? Where? I mean, everywhere, bro. Literally. Alright. We are done this. Now we can take apart the case. I have to wash my feet. Alright, do I unscrew the back here? Yes, I do. Can't drop the soap if you're using a bar? I like the bar soap. I feel like I get made fun of a lot whenever I tell people I use bar soap. People are like, ew, that's disgusting. I like bar soap. I think it's great. To me, it's way easier to use than the liquid pump soap. It feels like just better to use. Also, the one thing I stopped using, I got into for a little bit, but then I read about how many germs, and like was reading studies about germs, is the loofahs. Those things I won't use no more. Those things I'm over. I think legitimately, you know who actually might have told me about that was Insty. About the loofahs. I think it might have been Insty. How does this unscrew again? I think it's just these four here, and then you lift this up, right? Because it's like half. Oh man, I don't remember how this works. It's like half ball catch system. Yeah, it's like half ball catch system. But the ball catch system is really tight here. There we go. Got it. There we go. Yeah, the top is ball catch. Oh, okay, yes, that's right. That's how this works on the inside. Is this like faux carbon fiber over here? Oh, carbon fiber pattern. Do you want this left on the inside of the board, by the way, to the owner? Oh, I can't even get this out. Jesus Christ. Could be, yeah, loofahs just harbor bacteria until they get gross. Yeah, I don't like it either. This is really nice. Damn. I thought you couldn't do ball catch with top mount. This is half ball catch. Whichever. Let's leave it in. I don't think it'll matter if we leave it in or not. I think it's fine. This we'll get rid of. We don't want foam. And then this clips in to this tiny little piece over here. I actually quite like this ribbon cable. I think it's kind of cool. Oh wait, we need to put other stuff on this first before we go too far. Hold on, hold on. Where's the other stuff? Too many gaming mice on my desk. You know, dude, you can't go wrong with too many gaming mice. Which ones are which here now? Oh boy. Do you know what mounting style you want to do? There's two, I think, right? There's the cylindrical and then there's this. Do you know which one you want to use? Or are you just kind of down to let me pick? Because I think, wasn't it this one that I used on the one that we built? No, I don't remember. I think it was this one. There's only one, I think. Do you need both? I don't remember now. It's been so long since I built this board. At least it feels like it's been so long. You know, I may have to pull out the instruction manual for this guy. Because I think it went like this. You put these in here, I think, right? Or something like that. How did these work again? You know what? Square ones go under the FR4 thing, and then the round one goes in the middle. Oh, that's right. It was something like that. Still beat Alex on time? Wait, are we sure? Hold on, let me see this. Let me see, where's the manual here? What's in the other box? Just got home? I have 5 Final Mouse on my desk. I couldn't get back into using Final Mice. User manual, let's see. Does it have the build guide in here? So, I believe the FR4 mount, there it is, that's what I'm missing there. Okay. Are you free-thinking lion, Alex? Actually, let's just leave this out for now, because I might want to use this again. Free-thinking lion? Is that a thing with them there? I don't remember. Dude, I'm telling you, This has been my mouse, dude. This has been like my go-to. This is my boy over here. There's a few small problems I have with it, but they're like minuscule in the grand scheme of things. And it, why do you always want to drop test, bro? This guy, dude. Alright, let's go back to the guide here for a moment. So, just to double check, we are doing... we are going to be doing the outsides, because I think that's what we like more here. Alright, so we got to do that first. Alright, let's do that. So these square ones go in little squares. I'm not a fan of the OP1 scroll wheel, but I love everything else. I don't, believe it or not, the scroll wheel is not what I have a problem with. What I have a problem with is the finish of the mouse feels bad. The scroll wheel, I'm not, like, I also agree, I don't love the scroll wheel, but I don't hate it either. Definitely have had better mice with better scroll wheels. The clicks and the shape of this mouse have, like, insane, dude. The battery life's alright on this thing too, but I also don't know if I have it in 4K mode or whatever right now. So, the white one is considered the best finish on any mouse? Really? Well, now I'm kind of regretty spaghetti on getting the white one. Or not getting the white one. If I don't like this on the spacebar area, maybe I'll take that out, but we'll see. Let's make sure we put all these little things in nicely here. Are these gonna be a pain in the butt to put in? Oh boy. They are gonna be a pain in the butt to put in. Okay, let's move this over. Dude, these are not going in nice. Oh, they did not cut these holes super great for these. Yeah. Even here, dude, it's like these are really snug. Gonna have to twist them in. Use lube? Oh gosh. Gonna have to really twist these in here. Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't opt for more of like a drop fit in here or something like that. Okay. Hawk Tua time? Oh my god, dude. Oh, let's do it this way. We're gonna make the insides just as pretty. I hope the cylindrical ones are easy to stick in here too. I'm nervous. Going to swap my OP1 scroll wheel to Kale Red. Amazing otherwise, IMO. Which color did you get? Did you get the black one too? Okay, this is being annoying now. Alright, got that one in. A purple OP1 or OP18K? So many of these rubber thingies, Dedge. I know, dude. We're gonna be here a while, guys. It's like a little motion to get these things twisted in here, but I'm trying to master that motion. I wish I was good at desoldering. I don't trust myself. I bricked PCBs in the past. Hey, dude, you know, self-plug here. I feel like I don't do it enough, but if you need PCBs desoldered, I do have a desoldering service. Except if you use lead-free. Bro, I actually hate desoldering lead-free. Lead-free is like the worst to desolder. It jams my gun all the time. I'll still do it for you, but just know that I'm gonna do it with a not a smile on my face. Now I want a new mouse. Bro, you've been wanting the OP1 for a while though, dude. Oh my god, dude, these are... Why do I feel like I didn't have this much problem when I did the initial one, dude? These are tough to get in, man. I've only done 3. Feels like I've been here all day. I do mouse switches. Luckily, Final Mouse is forgiving with me. They tease me a bit sometimes. Oh, like the actual company does? It was the exact same pain in the ass for my regular MY-2K. Dude, did I struggle like this when I did the prototype for it? Why do I feel like I didn't? Why do I feel like it was way easier? Oh my gosh. I have connections with the company? Oh, that's cool. Alex has a tainted memory. I don't remember. Honestly, it's been a little while since I've done this board, so... Okay, I feel like this was a pretty good one to get in here. Let's do these ones now. Honestly, I don't remember you having a hard time with the prototype. No, I feel like I would have, and this would have been like a core memory of me building a keyboard. Being like, oh, these things were a pain in the ass. I think I figured out the motion to get these in nicer. Which is just giving it a very slow twist at the start. So nice. Who did that? Someone bought a keyboard? I don't know if it was a shirt or something, but thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. Hope you end up liking it, dude. Love you, bro. I don't know who it was because it just says someone because they chose to keep it anonymous. Oh, is it a mug? I think I have every single Final Mouse sent to me. Oh, wow. The last one I tried was the Cape Edition one or whatever, but I had 3 of those break in a row, so... Yeah, the Cape Town ones. Dude, I had 3 break. I had bought 2, and then... it was just a nightmare with those. Wait, what? When you buy merch, it pops up on stream? Yeah. If you use your real name, I put it so it doesn't dox you, but like if you put your username in one of the things, or I think attach this Twitch to it, it'll pop up with your Twitch name. Very cool. Thank you. Sorry, guys. If I seem very focused on this, it's because I am. Bro, why didn't they make this like... Dude, they should have done a ribbed design for this. I know that sounds weird, but if they had done a ribbed design where it kind of like entered easier, it could have just been a nicer press and fit. See you, Scrubs. Take care, man. Rob the Robs? Rob? How you doing, Rob? Ribbed for its pleasure? Basically. Would also feel good? Zany, what? Night, you guys. See you, Scrubs. Bro, I thought I had the motion set in place here. Bro, this is taking us longer than the actual keyboard build. That's crazy. That's so funny. Oh, I think I took out... Destin, thank you so much for the tier 1, man.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we tried. What's up, Alex and chat? Happy Tuesday. Dabin14 greeting.
Dude, what's up, bro? What's up with I guess with me, but nothing really on my end, man. Just trying to relax these days, that's all. I guess. Is it easy to put these into this? Okay, yeah, these go in nicely there. Okay, we're gonna have to like shimmy these in now. These seem like they're going in a little easier, which is good. Yeah, these are going in way easier, these particular ones. I've been falling asleep and waking up again since the switches. Wait, what? Oh, for the when we did it? Dude, if you're tired, 100% sleep. Genuine question, but how do you take your mind off of work? Ever since I started my new job, I haven't been able to take my mind off work at all the past 3 weeks, and normally I take really good care of my mental health, but recently it's been shot. I would love to give you advice on that. Like, but I am not good at taking myself out of like my job some days. The only thing that I do that really makes me not think of my job is I have to turn off my cell phone and surround myself with friends. Like, that is the number one thing that I can do. But I don't know, it's tough. But like whenever I hang out with some of my buddies, that like just, I mean like separate yourself from everything. Like, don't hang out with a coworker, don't do anything. Like, if I surround myself with friends, I find that I'm able to kind of shut my brain off for a little bit and we can just kind of shoot the shit. Sometimes work gets brought up, but it's very rare. Okay, you know what, dude? We are struggling today. But, yeah, surrounding yourself with people. And then, again, if you have anything that reminds you of work at your place, like where you're living or anything like that, like, for example, if you have a group chat at work, dude, just silence that shit. That is also, by the way, like, just so everyone knows here too, there's a reason why I keep my stuff on DND. Like, I don't want to be seeing pings about keyboard stuff 24/7, because then it would really burn me out. And I love keyboards, and this is how I've kept my love for keyboards, and I hope you can, keep your love for your job too, Ad. But try to just sever every connection you have from work after you're done. That is the only real piece of advice I can give you. Okay, we might have to just take these out and do them like this. Have kids, they'll take up all your free time. Severance mentioned? Oh my god, dude. But yeah, it's tough. It honestly, it is incredibly tough. And all I can say is, please, like, if you're feeling like this is like legitimately destroying your mental health, where you're thinking about it too much, you need to find a way to separate. More importantly, too, if you find that, like, if you end up finding balance, but you end up still thinking work is taking up too much of your free time, like, you got to figure out ways to kind of include that balance in your life. But yeah, just like I said, my thought process is just remove any sort of connection you have to work after you're done. I don't know. I hope that helps, man. Like I said, it's tough for me because I legitimately think about work 24/7, and I also suffer from the same problem where it's like I find it very difficult. And what's sad too, like, and again, just me being real, is in my own situation, sometimes I end up talking about work or thinking about work when I should be listening to other people. And I am not good at separating still. And I feel bad because like people around me sometimes will have to hear, you know, me just go on about work stuff, or like they'll have to see me working. And it's kind of a bummer. And I hope that doesn't end up happening to you, my friend, but okay, let's do it like this. I'm lucky to have a work phone and management with good enough mindset for work-life balance, so I can just turn it off when I'm off the clock. Yeah, some people, dude, I'm so happy you have that, because some people do not have that, dude. Some people, unfortunately, are kind of stuck in that situation. Yeah, that is so nice. Because I know there are certain jobs, and I know because I used to work in this field, and luckily I was IT, so I wasn't 100% on call. But I've seen some jobs where management has literally told people, and I think this is like the cringiest thing ever. Like, they make them sign contracts, so they're not oblivious to it, but like, they give you a work phone, and then they tell you whenever that work phone rings, you are to answer it. But 9 times out of 10, like, you're not getting paid for that. So, I'm super happy that you have that, Super. My job is really stressful because healthcare, and because I deal with elderly, it's more depressing than I normally deal with. I've been trying to separate myself from work even more by indulging in my hobbies even more. Be careful with that too, because you don't want to just like dive too much into your hobbies and then suddenly you're just going to work and then spending money on hobbies. Again, I think it would be really wise to also schedule some days where like you're using some of that money you'd spend on hobbies and time you'd spend on hobbies kind of indulging in like going out, maybe grabbing a bite of food, maybe grabbing a camera, walking around the city. I don't even mean into savings and stuff. I just mean into like other experience other than like a singular hobby, you know? That's my only worry for you. Obviously I could be way off base. Maybe you're not doing that. Because, again, speaking from experience, like, you don't want to just dive into one hobby and then that's suddenly all you're doing outside of that. And I also find with me, like, I like to reward myself every now and then with something small, whether it's like a burger or, you know, a shawarma or something like that. I feel like those are also like good little treats you can do that won't break the bank, but also it's like fun things to look forward to. But again, family and friends, I think people is what you need to surround yourself with. There you go. And this is like a sweet, all blacked out version of this. Wrong bit, I guess. What is this? No, it's the right bit. What the hell? Whenever I feel overwhelmed with my work and everything I do, I journal. I mean, journaling is also probably a really good idea too. Get your feelings out there. This gives my brain some clarity. Then I think, what do I want to do that I held off for quite a while? Oh, that's also a good thought too. What if they call when I'm on the toilet? One of the reasons why I ended up losing my last job, guys, was because I butt heads with management about wanting to be around the clock. Like, it was just one of many reasons. But it was like my own body and mind fighting off this like, I don't even know how to describe this. I feel like I need to think about it before I talk here, but it was like my own body saying, in my mind being like, no, you are not wanting to do this right now. Do not work in this environment. You are going to be hella stressed. And where I landed was, I got let go. So we had to fire you? You just became too alpha for us? Nah, I was actually towards the end of my job. I got a little bit resentful. So I ended up just doing the bare minimum. And they obviously noticed that, so. Cool. Let's plug this in and make sure everything turns on. Windows 94. I always thought this was a speaker on this. I always think that every time I look at it. Does this have any LEDs here? If so, how do I activate those? I plugged it in. What are those LEDs anyways? Do you know how to activate those? Probably loosen? Or do you think the LEDs, or it's probably loosen there too? This is beautiful. Here, let me triple check. It should activate? Okay, let me check. Voiced activation? Maybe I didn't plug it in all the way. Let's see. It's only 4 screws. This is beautiful. It is a really nice board. This comes with built-in Amazon Alexa. Oh my god. No, it looks like it's all plugged in nicely. Not really much to, here, let's see this. Oh. Maybe it wasn't plugged in nicely. My bad. Well, why isn't the rest of the board turning on? Oh, there it goes. Wait, no, what? Oh, because I haven't put it on yet. Never mind, I'm stupid. That is really pretty over there. God damn. It April Fooled you? A little bit. I thought the other ones were pogo pins. Alright, screw this back in now and we'll make sure it works again. Where's the mat from? It is from Grove Made, but I do not think it's worth the money. Gotta defoam my board right now. Hey, dude, do you? Daft Punk type board? Oh, true! Yeah, I can see that. Why'd the lights go out once you unplugged it? Speaking of pogo pins, System of a Down has a song about pogo sticks. Really? I don't even remember that. Cool. I love this. This looks so good over here. Holy shit. That is so nice. I think the front height's like a pretty decent front head on this, if I remember. It's a non-centered USB-C port. Don't ask. I have no idea why. A lot of Matrix ports don't have centered USB ports. I think sometimes a lot of the Matrix ports even give you options on where to put them. This is really nice. This is really cool. Actually, interesting. Yeah, because this is like a perforated hole type thing, from different angles this becomes a bit difficult to view. But this is kind of cool. Very neat. I don't think that was on the TKL that we built, right? I mean, this is just exclusive to this board. Sort of like a built-in privacy screen, yeah. I love this too. It tells you what key you're pressing. And this is a different mode or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember what this does. It does something. That is beautiful, and the keyboard looking all right too. Oh my gosh, dude. All right, guys. Now you guys get to pick. Evil Dolch or I don't know which way's up. 1520. We'll do bets for this, but again, these are already opened, and I have no idea. Like, do you guys want to do predictions for this or no? I feel like I see a lot of Dolch. These are not my sets. Okay, we gotta do a poll. I can't even. /poll keycaps. Oop, Evil Dolch or 1520. 1 minute poll. I don't think we do predictions for this, right? Because, like, they're both opened already. I don't think we do predictions. No, they're not my sets, by the way. Of course, everyone makes it split. Where's GMK Cosmos option? I don't think everyone's gotten their sets yet, right? I think it's only select vendors that have shipped out so far. Now everyone hold. You guys kill me, bro. Alex didn't bother to re-shrink wrap these. I'd be a terrible reseller. Yeah, it's because it's a joke now. Everyone does 50-50 pulls because one time someone did it, and then I was like, you know what, we'll do 50 of each set. But now it's just been like a thing, and Evil Dolch won by 1 point. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Okay, I almost got nervous thinking that we couldn't do Evil Dolch because no num set, but it's right here. I got nervous for 1 second. But we are all good, dude. I was feeling like this feels a little light. Okay, good thing we didn't do this bet thing because the keycaps are kind of everywhere. I do think Evil Dolch is the right set for this. Prediction on the numpad set? Bruh, it's clear. What do you mean? This has clear cellophane on it, bro. What's up, Flick? How you doing? This thing is fire. I know this. I hope this client ends up like just being over the moon about this board when they get it in. Oh, this is beauty. Beauty. There are 2 keys under the barcode. Huh? Sorry, I'm new here, but what do these predictions mean in this context? Oh, so Nicholas, it's something fun that we do. It's strictly for channel points. But whenever we get brand new GMK sets in, we tend to just predict if the sets are going to be very messed up from the factory because the packagings are they're kind of bad, you know? So, about to head out to make some dinner for the family. Much love, Alex, in chat. Take care, Destin. Love you, buddy. Have a good dinner, dude. What do you mean? It's not real money? No, Anna. You can't cash out on this, bro. You ain't gonna cash out, dude. Bro, I feel like I haven't even made a dent in the keycaps yet. God damn. Too late, I just did? Excuse me? Damn, I did taxes for nothing? Trading when? I don't know, it'd be cool if they had a better system for some point redemptions. I'm contacting the IRS? God damn. My retirement plan is based on channel points? Bro, I don't even have a retirement plan. I'm gonna work until I die, I swear to God. Cash out with compliments? True, you could just cash out with compliments. Wait, where's the backspace? Oh, here it is. Dude, this is... The sound profile is already clacking. However, there's GMK dust everywhere on these keycaps. Yeah, dude, Geo, I agree. This set was the move. This sounds like ass. Alex sound signature TM. Oh man. Alex gonna have a stream camera in his coffin. God, dude. This comment slays. I think Insty started that. I'm gonna be building keyboards until I pass out, bro. There's no accents or anything, I think, for this, right? No. No, dude. You guys... I think Evil Dolch is the perfect set for this board. It just makes sense. This looks so good on this board, dude. Yeah, dude, this looks sick with this board. I feel happy when I can use many of the keycaps I bought for a keyboard. Oh, do you mean like 100% builds, you mean? Sub-legends? Really? I don't think this set needs sub-legends. No. I do appreciate some sub-legends though. When they're creative enough, I can vibe with them. Dude, look at the GMK dust, bro. Look at this. Look at these boxes decaying. It's crazy to me, bro. Ooh, I might tune the spacebar a smidge, but we shall see. Lick it? I don't want GMK dust in my mouth. That sounds gross, dude. I left the shine through step cap at home, but you can use the normal one. Oh, is there a shine through step cap on this one? I didn't even know this set had that. Let's go back to this. And then we need print scroll pause at the top. Oh, it's in the extras? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, this board is missing that one column there. That's right. That's why some people had a problem with this board. You know, personally, it doesn't really bug me none. I don't really use the nav cluster that much. The set looks fire on the board? Agreed, dude. I will have to snap a photo or two of this. I'm going to have to clean all the GMK dust out, though. I'm going to have to use the blower on this, because the GMK dust is driving me insane. I'm going to use one of these artisans, too. I think this star artisan would be really cool for the top right over here. This little guy over here, guys. These cap zine ones are really cool. I have to admit, I really like these caps. Can you use the... What the fuck, Crispy? God damn, bro. The set looks fire on the board. Real? Oh my god, dude. Ooh. This is gonna be very nice. I would say the case is... It's not like this deep of a black. I would say this leans more to a charcoal. So the 0, it's not. I'm sorry guys, it's not on right. There we go, fixed it. I didn't press it in all the way. I don't know. I do feel like this is more of a dark gray, but it's definitely like very dark. Oh, why did they put 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom over here? You forgot to solder the switches? That's crazy, bro. Absolutely insane. How could I ever forget to do that, dude? I think this is the order for these. Damn, that looks good. I'm going to put these in here, and then just so they don't fly everywhere in the bag. I kind of regret not getting the TKL MY-2K. I may give ours away soon, Dre. I don't know, just in case you... I don't know when we'll do it, but... God damn. I'll have to pick a day. Ryu, thank you so much, bro. I hope you've been enjoying the process of this. Fun little thing to share with some people here. Thank you, dude. Have you ever fully soldered a board and then realized afterwards it was hot swap? Huh? Have I ever fully soldered, or have I ever soldered a full board and then realized afterwards it was hot swap? Honestly, I don't know, bro. That one hurt my brain, I'm not gonna lie. I had to reread that. Alright. Shall we see what this sounds like, guys? Let it rip. MX-2A's aluminum skeleton plate, call it that. 1.6mm PCB. No foam. But I did leave that little sheet, I don't know what they even call it, that little PE sheet on the bottom of the case there. And we use the outside gaskets for these. So we should have a bit more of like a flexi typing style here. Ignore all the GMK dust. It does. Nice amount of bass with this too. I can definitely hear some like undertone of bass. Ooh! I do want to tune up the spacebar a smidge here, but I'm already happy with that spacebar so much. That sounds real nice, dude. That is... Bro, this sounds like ass, bro. You know what I mean? That type of ass. You know what? The good one. The sound signature one that you guys always tell me about. Scooby-Doo running Scooby-Doo running? Much better. I noticed I was hearing a little something off with the spacebar. I didn't quite like it. Oh, dude, that does sound real good. The only thing I will say is, this is not for anything. I do wish Matrix put this particular mounting point like here. Like, well, maybe like here-ish. But I feel like maybe this would have been too soft. You can see how soft this is from the side over here. Look at this. Look how soft that is. That is incredibly soft. Was there LEDs in the back? I don't think there was LEDs in the back. Oh, was there LEDs on this side? Oh yeah, there's LEDs on this side here. So there are some LEDs on this too. I always forget about this on this board here. Pretty cool. Damn, this is a big board. And then if you guys want to see the bottom of this, here's how the bottom looks. The owner said we can peel this off. I'm a little nervous. Beautiful, dude. Absolutely stunning. What a great looking board. Do I have any other full-size boards to compare? On hand, I just have the Bina, the Intro, which none of them have any keycaps or switches on right now. No, the Bina does. The Bina was soldered. And then, what was that other 100 we did? The one that STR produced. I don't remember now. I have 300%, but none of them are built. So. No, the intro, I said. No, the Pangea I never got to keep. What was it? Seal. That was the one. Thank you guys. It was the Seal. But that is also, I think that one there's maybe the only one that has switches in it that was hot swap, I think. But they're all unbuilt right now. God, dude. This turned out fantastic. Damn. I hope the owner's happy. All the mods turned out great too. Hey, it's me, the owner. Okay, so now I have to show you guys another keyboard I have done. Give me like 5 minutes and I'm going to show you guys another keyboard or two. So just give me like 5 minutes. You guys can just stare at this keyboard until I'm back. One moment, please. All right, the other one didn't work either. I guess it needs more time in the freezer. Dude, it's been in there for like literally 5.5 hours. It didn't work. But at least I can show you guys the mold, this is the mold here. You can see some of the keycaps are still frozen here. So that's the mold, in case you guys wanted to see. And then here's how the... Okay, how am I going to do this? Here's how the frozen Bauer turned out. But again, it didn't quite work. It didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it to because it didn't freeze. As you guys can see. But it's okay. It's alright, dude. Whatever. The chocolate one, we're about to do a taste test. Let me bring this ice one back upstairs before it melts all over my feet. 1 second. Freezing is pretty important for the board made of ice. Oh my gosh. Thanks, man. How does it sound? I may actually buy the keyboard mold. Okay, well, the chocolate one turned out really good. Sorry, I just washed my hands. We're all good, so now we can eat food without feeling like we're
You know,
being
I'm
weird.
curious, what switches and stabs did you use for the coconut Bauer?
Pistachios. HMX pistachios, dude. So, this is the chocolate Bauer that I made. I don't know. I've never done this stuff before. I showed it off at the beginning, too. I've never done a chocolate anything. Like, I've used chocolate, but never to, like, this degree. Avo is probably looking at me right now, because Avo is, like, a legit master chef right now. It was those chocolate wafers, but I guess I should have tempered it better. I kind of just, like, did it until it was, like, liquidy, and I thought that was all I needed to do. So, wait, Burn, what happened? It skipped you? Hold on, let's see if I can make it reread this. Replay. No, it didn't work. Burn, what did you say? I missed it. The broken chocolate keyboard is modern art. Oh, it kind of is. Alex spent hours lubing switches, but spent seconds tempering chocolate. Well, I just thought that was it, but I made it with pistachio, and I think it turned out pretty awesome. I did try this kind of already, but yeah, this is the chocolate Bauer. One of my keycaps just fell off. My little chocolate Bauer, dude. Thanks for deleting that for me, Insty. What happened? I missed it. Let's see. This keyboard looks like it had an encounter with one of Avo's boards. Damn, bro. I didn't know Gio had that in him, bro. That's crazy. That is crazy, dude. Oh my god. But yeah, shall we try a piece? I'm afraid to like break this. Should we try the corner, guys? Pause, champ. Drop. I'm not gonna drop test it. Oh my god, you guys are all copying it here. Sound test before? It's not even. That's a pretty solid spacebar. And it is the reason it didn't set properly. Honestly, I agree. Yeah, and then I put sea salt in it too. Honestly, I want to actually try a big piece because I only tried like little nibbles of it, so definitely not ass. One might say that's a nutty spacebar. Perhaps. But yeah, I'm going to try it now. Honestly, really good. Is your fridge too bent? That's actually really good. I've never seen Alex eat. I actually don't eat. Somehow sounds better than stock MX Blacks. Damn. That's actually really good with the pistachios. Damn. I'm going to enjoy eating this. Were you just the first person to officially eat your keyboard? I mean, technically, Taya ate keyboard trays, which I thought was crazy, by the way. But I may be the first person to officially eat a keyboard. Who knows? It's not plugged in. It's Wi-Fi, battery, Bluetooth, 2.4 gigahertz. It uses the Bluetooths. That's how you know you're getting old. If you do the before things, like the Wi-Fi's or the Bluetooths, and you add an S at the end, it's all plurals. The Yu-Gi-Oh's cards, the Pokemons. If you start doing that, you know you're getting old. Plural. The Costco's. You want to go to the Costco, dude? Oh, the internets? Yep. Wait, back up. He ate the keycap tray? No, I can't want another piece, man. This is delicious. I used a milk chocolate with sea salt and pistachios. Wait, back up. He ate the keycap trays for a snack. It's pretty good. This is really good. I really like the way this turned out. All right, though, guys. I'm going to go take some pictures of this right now. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks again, Omnitype, for sending us a mold so we can play around with the chocolate keyboard. Damn, this is really tasty. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want some more of this. But I got to pace myself, dude. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. We're doing another board tomorrow. Until then, stay safe, everybody. Sleep well. Love you guys. I'm going to try the Ice Bauer again. I'm going to go refill the mold now, actually. And I'm going to let it sit, like, overnight. So, hopefully tomorrow we get an actual Ice Bauer. I know it's already been photographed. I think it was on Omnitype's Instagram there, but... take the ice one outside. It's not that cold right now. Is this keyboard also Type-C or Bluetooth? It's both the Type-Cs and the Bluetooths. Do a Jello Bauer? I may have time to do that now. But Jello, dude, I've been having the worst time with Jello, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna kid you. Like, I've been having the absolute nightmare with Jello. I tried making Jello a few weeks ago. Yeah, I did use less water one time, Gio, but like, my Jello's just not turning out, bro. I don't know, I've stuck with Jello. The Jellos? My Jellos are not, the Jellos are not turning out good, dude. Damn, Gio gonna say something. Kind of curious now. Alright, let's go find someone to raid. Let's go see who's doing what. I'll walk you through to make it work. Sounds good, Omnitype. Let us go raid. Bull's doing something. Damn, Bull is building a bias right now. Damn, why is Bull's setup look so nice? Alright, let's go raid Bull. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. And see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for all the love and hanging out here, guys. Bye, everybody. And again, sleep well with good dreams. See ya.